Hello everybody, this is Hugh Marder, bringing you a new Hugh Marder School of Tomfoolery. And today I will be talking about the planning and the management of larger scale misdeeds. Now, in this video, I'm going to use a fictional example, and I want to impress upon you that this example is a pipe dream, totally theoretical, and I've given up hope on this one. But as an example, I'm going to give you turning off the lights in the theology wing of my school. So, how would you pull off something like this, theoretically? Well, first off, you need help. For this certain type of deed, you need help. And here's why turning off the lights is so special. Because in a breaker box, things are most often not labeled. I looked at our breaker box at our house and we don't have everything labeled. I could accidentally turn off all the lights in one room, or I could turn off the refrigerator, who knows. So, you need a spotter to tell you if you're turning the right lights off during your testing period. That at least, you need a spotter. And it's always good to have a team, because if alibis are so much better if you have multiple witnesses. Like, let's say you went and stole an apple from a tree, and somebody was like, hey, who did that? And you were like, it wasn't me, I was listening to music over in that corner. Then that is not a very good alibi. In comparison, if you have that spotter, and somebody asks who stole the apple, and y'all are like, we were over doing our homework in that corner, that would be much better, because y'all, there's power and there's more truth in numbers. So that's why it's better to have a larger team, somebody to vouch for you if you're getting in trouble. Let me just say that you really shouldn't be trying to hurt anybody with any of your misdeeds. That's not what we do misdeeds for here. What we do misdeeds here for it's partially for the sheer power of it, but it's also for the honor, for the prestige, and just generally to prove that you can do something big. Like, imagine it as practice to taking on some sort of big job. You need to be able to keep a lot of balls in the air. So, you got your help. Now you're entering the preparing stage. In the preparing stage, you have to prepare for what you're going to do and make a plan. For example, for preparation, we have to figure out which switch in the switch box makes the lights turn off in the room we are targeting. We have to find that out, and we have to find out what like a couple of things, like when on the schedule would it be most effective. Hello, sir, I kind of need you to move. When would it be most effective to carry the skullduggery out? Like, for example, when are all the teachers away or like occupied in their classrooms? When is it least likely that we'll be caught is the general basis of what you should figure out, because that's always good. You figure out a date, you figure out a time, you figure out a step-by-step plan. Now, let's do an example. This isn't even necessarily true. Let's say it's switch 17 that turns on the right light. I go, and this is a specific example, I go and I go to the bathroom, because you're allowed to do that before class. I hang out in there for a while until the correct time. Then I go out, I open the box, I turn the lights off, and I go back to the bathroom. And I stay there for for a while there, too. Well, I turned the lights off, and then I turned the lights on, because we don't plan to keep the lights off as part of our plan. That isn't the plan of what we're doing. The plan is to just do a quick flick. But anyway, I do the quick flick, and I get back to the bathroom, and I give it a good while, and then I come back out, and everybody's like, wow, something happened, and I was like, really? Cool. And if I lie well, and if I have my alibis prepared, absolutely nothing will happen. This is an example plan. Now, with other plans, there can be evidence left. You have to, in your plan, figure out if you would end up leaving any evidence, if anybody would catch you, if there's anything you'd leave behind accidentally that would let them see you. So you have to plan accordingly for that. Plan to get the evidence out of the way, plan to disable the cameras. That's a movie star thing that doesn't actually happen, and is purely, I repeat, purely an example. But anyway, you gotta plan until it's an airtight thing. Like, there are no possibilities that this won't go exactly the way you want it to go. And the third part is the escape. Now, my example is kind of weak, because it is easy for me to just, like, say I didn't do it, and I won't get questioned a lot, and, like, who actually knows where it goes from there? But I don't think I'd be caught or, like, exposed. So it's not a matter of getting away, because, like, okay, weird thing happened, I guess that's that. But for other misdeeds, there might be a more lasting consequence, and therefore a more lasting investigation into who did it. So you need to have a plan for allaying suspicion and getting away. For that, I recommend my video on lying and /or getting out of there as fast as you can in a non-suspicious way. Thank you for your time. I'm Hugh Marder. Remember, like, because like. Comment. I take requests. Subscribe, because these videos are good, but the reason I'm still making them is because I have subscribers. If I didn't have subscribers, I wouldn't make videos. And share it with your friends. If they're creating a misdeed, A, help them, and B, show them these videos. I am legitimately giving out advice here. Thank you, and goodbye.